It's Shawn and
Cyd.
oh, right on cue. Good
Hello.
girl. It's our weekly wind down. Hi.
Hi, where we
Yeah.
sip wine and chit chat, catch up, talk about the radio show to come on Sunday. If you all just think we do this wind down, kind of just to do this wind down, you're mistaken. We're actually on the radio. I feel like we need to reiterate that.
Oh, okay. Yes. If you've listened this far into the wind down, then yes, there is a radio show and you can tune in, go to our website, shawnandcyd.com, find out if it's in your area. If it isn't, then you petition them. You stand out in front of their stations. I mean, I'm talking days on end, okay, until like you've got hair growing out of places you didn't know you could have it, because that's the kind of dedication we deserve.
I don't know if we want to attract that dedication. I think we might.
Who am I talking?
Never mind.
I mean, that's what's happening to me each and every day right now. So heck, I'm going to stand out in front of stations on my own. So anyway, we appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. Let's clink before we go anything.
What are you drinking?
You know what? I got a full disclosure. This was left at my house again. It's
Love it.
delicious. I don't know if I should have given it back before they left, but finders, keepers, losers, weepers.
Perks of being a host.
Oh,
Whitehaven.
Whitehaven.
Nice.
Sauvignon Blanc. Shout out. Thank you, Julie, for leaving that here. I'll return the favor at some point. What do you have?
I'm assuming it's called Piastro. Piastro?
Well, my goodness. That looks fancy.
I think a double L is a Y. Yeah, it's good. Very good.
Where's that from?
This too was a gift.
Oh, okay.
I have not bought a bottle of wine in a very long time.
Look, clink to me, cheapo. This is how we roll.
Delish.
Wow, that's this citrusy delish. Wow.
I'll have to try it.
Yeah. I don't know what the cost was because neither of us bought them. So we can't help you with that. Do you have to Google? There's this thing called Google. I heard it works really well when you want to find those things out.
Google it.
I know. So I miss her. She was here, Cyd. Speaking of you, as though you're not in the room. But I was pretty spoiled there for a hot minute. And then now you're back in Philly. And you dropped some big news in my lap when you got back to Philly. Tell everybody.
Good. Well, I called you to tell you this news, and your reaction was kind of funny, honestly. I didn't know how you were taking it, but I think you'll be excited. So, to tell everyone else, we've put a deposit down on a golden retriever puppy
Aw.
for the springtime frame. I'm so excited, and being home with Stevie, and we've always had a dog in the house, and coming back to Philly and not having that. This is something we thought about for a long time, but I'm excited and nervous. I've lost some sleep over it because we've had many a puppy in Casa de la Ireland, and
Thank you.
it's like having a child.
Well, and you're spoiled here because we have a fenced yard. So putting a dog out versus living in downtown where you got to walk a dog or take it. Yeah.
I know. And, hopefully won't be in the apartment forever because I've thought about that. Our dogs are so spoiled with the land that they have. So soon as a yard is an option, of course it will be. But there's so many people in the city that have dogs of all sizes. I think people love dogs, and regardless of where you're at, you want a companion.
Goldens are great dogs. And if I had, oh my gosh, I just want to be like a little fly on the wall when you're walking behind that golden that has a massive pile like this. That you're cleaning up off a sidewalk.
Oh, I'll have a lot to talk to you about.
Yes, you will. I cannot wait. But I love dogs, so I know you'll be a great dog mommy.
All those jobs I left for you when the dogs really got into something, it's all me now. So it goes around, I guess. I'm so excited. So we'll keep everyone posted, and of course, share some pictures.
And just like the babies, they have their doo-doos, and unfortunately, they also have a little upchuck. I didn't know. Don't you love the word upchuck? To me, that's Nana, right? So that's a different generation. Or ERP. My grandma always said, "Did you ERP?" Have you ever heard that?
Yes, because of
because of me. Those are great words. They shouldn't go bye-bye. But there is a fear of throwing up that I had no idea. So we need to talk about this. We need to talk, first of all, about dogs and if you're ready for dogs on the radio show and how to know if you're ready to have a dog. Because apparently there are some tried and true, telltale signs whether or not you should have a dog. You'll be fine. You'll be a great dog mom. But then there is that time when they do throw up. And are you good at handling that kind of thing? I found this on USA Today that there is really a word for people who cannot even fathom being around it. And there's so much of it on TikTok anymore. It's gotten so out of control that it's called emetophobia. And this is that fear that you might get sick. People that say they have never thrown up in their life. I remember someone told me that. Someone told me this once that they had. I wish I could remember who it was. But the whole time I'm thinking to myself, how in your entire life have you never thrown up?
I don't know. Have you ever been to Bullwinkle's downtown or even just stepped foot in Midway in their bathroom? Many a night did I walk in there and just dry heave because it's so disgusting.
Or you walk into a stall next to it's going to be a minute lady. And I've been in that. Going to be a minute. And you're fighting it back. Fighting.
I mean, this has to be a real fear for people because there's a lot of things that could make you want to yak.
Yeah. So if you've never thrown up or you had a really bad experience as a child, emetophobia is what it's called. You have a fear of getting sick.
It's crazy.
Wow.
We'll talk about it on the radio show.
That'll make you clean up your act, huh?
I guess so.
All right. So we've got that coming up. We have other topics to get to, among them, little hats off to Airbnb doing some good things for people that are downtrodden, and they're giving away places to stay. That's so super cool that there are companies like that willing to help out. We'll talk about that. We'll find out, I'm sure, more as this goes on about Cyd's thoughts about being a dog mommy. You do have one of those big hair rollers, right? Because, Goldens, they will
oh yeah,
a little bit.
And you know me and my vacuum tendencies, so this will be interesting.
How are the allergies? Good?
I'll be fine.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody. Don't forget to follow us. Cyd, tell them where.
Shawn and Cyd on Instagram, Shawn and Cyd Show on Facebook, and then ShawnandCyd.com. You can find all sorts of fun things. So check us out there.
I was going to say you could have one of my dogs, but my numbers aren't so good right now.
I know, but she's spoiled.
That one is spoiled. No doubt about it. Thank you, everybody. Oh, clink to that.
Clink. Love ya.
Love you back. See ya. Cheers.